Well, I wanted to go, this is Saturday morning. Stayed over with my parents for a couple days. This is right after the storm. And, yeah. I guess everyone's okay now because they came back. But I'm still out. I was by myself that day, so it was like on the night of the storm. And when I was there, like, I was like, well, there's nothing else I can do anyways, so it makes no point to sit around the house. But I'm over with my parents, and I figured I'd do some videos around Hopewell area. I gotta really start bringing those videos back from the Hopewell area, because I've done a lot around the area of like Butler and all them. And next year we do have more Canadian videos. We have like a whole nother act, and it's a long one, so there's still a lot more to come with Canada. But I was waiting for the bank. I figured I would go around here and look around a little bit. I haven't driven this way in a while. This is in Center Township. I was used to like driving to this area. Technically, before we moved into the house that my parents live in, right after they moved from Maryland, I actually stayed in this neighborhood before we moved into the house. So I actually lived here. So I stayed with my grandparents. I lived here. I lived in the Hopewell, but I was born in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and lived in Silver Springs. Right near the Washington, D.C. area. And then after that, we went and lived in my parents' house for so long. And in 2010, moved to Beaver Falls for a bit. 2011, came back to my parents' house, and then in 2017, I officially moved to North Carolina. And in 2021, in North Carolina, I lived in Statesville. I lived in two parts of Statesville and Davidson, where we started our channel. And we went back up here in 2021, and I moved back to Beaver Falls. So I've lived in some places, I could say that. And when I got out of college, I moved to Beaver Falls. So it's like, I got out of college, moved to Beaver Falls, came back to my parents for a little bit, and then when I went and moved out of state, and I started over, I ended up back in the same place that I started out in Beaver Falls. Wow. That's crazy. Actually, yeah, but that is insane. Just recalling how many places I've actually lived in. Comment down below if you've lived in a lot of places. Technically, I've lived in 3 states: Maryland, PA, and North Carolina. I was born in Maryland, lived in PA, and lived in North Carolina. But it's interesting because I'm the only one out of the siblings that wasn't born in Pennsylvania. Even my birth certificate says Montgomery County, Silver Springs, Maryland, or Gaithersburg, Maryland. So I was born in Montgomery County, and a famous movie was made where I was born, and that was a movie called from 1999 called The Blair Witch Project. Yes, that was actually filmed in the town I was born and the county I lived in. It was made in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And some shot in the real Burkittsville, even though they didn't know it was being shot. And funny thing is that there actually is no Blair Witch. Everyone knows that now. But at the time, everyone thought it was real. I thought it was real. It turns out it was all just a movie. But there is no Blair Witch. Now, there was someone that had... The Blair Witch is more of like a, I guess, identity. But they thought that there was someone named Rustin Parr, which the house in the movie was very similar to that house. I don't even think it's the same house. But the house that they were in the end, is now gone. I know that. But if you're on the ONC Trail in Cumberland, Maryland, which we were on, that leads to some of the areas that Blair Witch Project was filmed in. So, I'm just rambling on, but, you know, just thought I'd share that with you guys. That little cool story. And I want to thank you guys because we hit 500 subscribers and we are officially on year 5 on the NC Explorers. So if you divide it all up, even though I didn't hit 100 until like 2021 or something like that, if you divided it all up, I got 100 subscribers every year. But I didn't. But it was like I got so many subscribers towards that then and now that it got me 500 subscribers. So I don't know. Just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'll see you in a bit.